Hey guys, it's Amanda, and I am going to make this week's Frugal Family Food meal. Of course, our theme for the month of February is date night at home. And so Rick and I are having a date today, but it's not really a date night, it's a date day, kind of. Here's what we're doing. We are going to have lunch together. Now, I think a lot of folks can have lunch because it's a little bit easier rather than trying to find babysitters and do things. So you can usually find some time to meet up with your spouse and have a romantic lunch together, and it doesn't have to be going to a restaurant or cost a lot of money. You can do what we're going to do. We're going to go to a park and we're going to meet up, and we're just going to be alone. And it's a beautiful day for doing that, so I am going to get us our food ready. I have some chicken soup that I already made for my husband, but what I'm going to show you is a vegan soup that I'm making for me, because I'm vegan, so I eat different than Rick. So what I'm making for myself is a vegan version of pasta fagioli. I've actually got a recipe of my regular non-vegan sausage-made pasta fagioli. I'll link that up in the corner. But you guys can check out my vegan one, and it's really tasty, and even the non-vegan members of my family have eaten it and love it. So let me show you the ingredients that you need. It's really simple. It's actually very quick, so this is perfect for when you want to, hurry up, get things together, and go out for a little picnic lunch. Okay, so here's my ingredients. I have it's pasta fagioli, which is essentially pasta. Obviously I have pasta, so this is actually gluten-free veggie curls. And fagioli, which is beans. These are 2 cans of cannellini beans. Then I have a can of diced tomatoes, some vegetable oil, a little bit of sugar. This is demerara sugar, an onion, some garlic. You actually need like 6 cloves of garlic, so you need a lot of that. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and spinach. Okay, that's not really all you need. I forgot the veggie broth. You need 6 cups of veggie broth. I have 8 cups here, but we're just going to use 6 of it to make our soup. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is chop up your onion and chop up your garlic, put a little oil in a pan, and start cooking it. Now this I just turned on. We're just going to get it simmering, make sure it's fragrant, make sure the garlic and the onion are softened, and then when that happens, we'll start adding additional ingredients. While we wait for that, this is the perfect time to deal with our tomatoes. Now, you can just use your tomatoes, diced tomatoes, as is, but I actually like to puree mine. I like it a little bit more soupy, I guess that's the word, but it just depends on how you like it. But I'm going to puree mine real fast while we're waiting. You can hear those onions and garlic start to sizzle, and when the onions and garlic are done, we'll be ready to add everything else. You can see that our onion and garlic is browning up really nicely, so this is a good time to start adding our additional ingredients. So the first thing we want to add is 6 cups of veggie broth. I have mine pre-made here. This is 4 cups. It's really great when you have these canning jars because the measures are on the side. So 4 cups right here, I'm just going to dump in. Ooh, very good. And then we need 6 cups in total, so I'm actually going to take half of this, about 2 cups worth, and that jar is a little bit more hot. So I'm going to take half of this and pour it in. A little more. Little more. Perfect. We're at the 2 mark. So we have all of that broth in there. And now we're going to add our additional ingredients. So the first thing we want to add is our tomatoes. So here is our tomatoes that's going in. And I'm going to scrape that out. Okay, so I've added the tomato, and now we're going to add all the other ingredients. I have these 2 cans of the cannellini beans. It was drained and rinsed. That's splashing horribly, but you could do a better job if you weren't one-handed, I'm sure. And here's the other one. There you go. We are going to fill this thing right up to the top. We're going to add some pasta. Now you can decide how much pasta you want. There's no measure. Okay. The pasta luckily doesn't have to take up much space. It'll just kind of absorb the liquid that's in there. So we're going to stir that up. And I love the colorful pasta. I think it really adds something. Okay. So let's talk about all of these ingredients over here. So you need a teaspoon salt, a teaspoon sugar, a half a teaspoon black pepper, and a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in real fast. Okay, so we're gonna do a final stir of all the ingredients. Get it all incorporated. We're going to bring this back to a boil and cook it until the pasta is tender. Okay, so the soup is just about done. Just going to stir it there for a second. So when your pasta is just shy of cooked, that is when you're going to add your spinach. So I'm going to go grab my spinach, and you can again add as much as you want. Kale also works really well, but I'm going to take a nice big handful and just drop it in. I'm going to stir it up a little bit too, but take a nice big handful of spinach and stir it in, and you're going to let that spinach cook until it is wilted, and then it's ready. You know, just give it a second or two to get to where it needs to be, and it's ready. I'm probably going to add another handful of spinach. But that's it. It's so simple, you won't even believe it. I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll show you what a bowl looks like. Alrighty, that's what it looks like. It is so good, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. You need to try this. I'm going to take a quick picture in my pretty bowl, and then I'm actually going to start packing up for my lunch date. And this is what I'm going to use for our date. Okay guys, I am so proud of the date portion of this. It's going so good. So first of all, on a picnic, because my husband gotta have coffee, so I'm making his coffee and we're going to put it in the thermos, and the thermos is coming with us. But let me show you what else we have going on over here, okay? So I have my soup that I just made, and I put it in a jar. I have his soup. I just use a canning funnel to go ahead and put the soup of his in a jar. I was going to show you that, so I'm going to go put this in the sink real fast, and then we'll put the lid on that jar, and then we'll pack it in our picnic basket. Is that not so cute? I love this. So the picnic basket itself is going to have the warm things and all the breakable items. So because I'm taking nice china, like there's plastic that was built into here, but I'm not taking that. Besides, we don't have plates. So let me show you what all we have in the basket for our lunch date. Okay, I had to switch things around a little bit, but the way that I decided to do it was I have the two soups over here because they're hot. And then I have all the plates and the software, the napkins, tablecloths, and everything in the middle, which you'll see when we get there. It's super exciting. I have 2 jars of water that Rick and I can drink out of. So these are just mason jars, and we'll drink out of those. And I did bring a cup for him to drink his coffee, which is right here and ready to go. Over here I have a cold basket, which has a spinach salad that I made, some ranch dressing, some bread. I have a little container of salt, some pepper, serving spoon, 2 spoons to eat with, and then 2 plastic forks to have our salad with. So everything is packed. And by the way, that over there, that's dinner thawing. And that over there is my cat. But anyway, so all of it's ready for our special date. Is that not so cute? I am so excited.
for me yet again. Do you remember the first thing you ever made me?
I do. I made you spaghetti.
You did. You made me spaghetti. And I'll tell you, I was very careful that night to eat in front of you. I was trying to impress you. I didn't want to, you can make spaghetti messy. So I was twirling it and everything, trying to wipe my mouth and all. And I was doing, I knew you were going to make soup. And I was afraid that soup, you see, that I would make a fool of myself in front of you. I'm still trying to impress you after 20 years. I don't want to miss an opportunity to impress my lady.
You impressed me, honey.
So this afternoon, I got on the Google.
Oh no.
Now, this is not funny or nothing. This is serious stuff. I wanted to make sure that I had the soup etiquette down packed.
Did you?
Yes, because I knew people were going to be watching this, and pushing them aside, I thought my wife's going to be watching me, and I want to eat like I got some sense. So, did you know that when you eat soup, you probably already know this because you're a lady, you're very refined, that when you eat soup, you spoon the soup away from you in the bowl. Did you know that?
I did know that.
I don't know if I was doing that just now,
We
but
don't practice it normally, but
usually I spoon it toward me because I'm starving. I'm trying to get it in my mouth fast, but apparently you spoon it away from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's soup.
So you don't splash it.
That's soup etiquette. So you splash everyone around you. So, and you use the larger spoon, which we all got the same spoon here, and you eat from the side of the spoon.
But this is a larger spoon.
When you fed me there, I was afraid that I was going to eat in the front, and an alarm went off in my head. Eat on the side, you see. And to get the last drop, see, this is something I never knew. This was something that I was always curious about it. To get the last drop or drops of your soup, it's fine to tip your bowl away from you. Did you know that?
I did.
I didn't know you could tip the bowl.
Away from you, though.
Away from
Not
you.
towards you.
So remember, it's always away. When soup is served in a cup or a round bowl with a plate under it, place your spoon on the underplate between sips and when you're finished. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
When soup is served in a soup plate, I had no idea what a soup plate is. Apparently, it's a wide, shallow bowl. Do we have anything like that?
I think what you're eating from is a soup plate.
Is that considered wide, and is that considered shallow? Okay.
The bowls that we have are mostly higher.
All right. So when you
Let me
eat,
just show the people.
so that's what you would refer to as
Wide,
a soup
shallow.
plate. Okay. Very good. All right. All right. When soup is served in a soup plate with no plate under it, place your spoon in the soup plate between sips and when you're finished. Never on the bread plate. There you go.
Is that all you learned?
Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
There is no the amount of information on the Google is vast. When adding crackers, see, I didn't know when you're eating a lovely dinner outside with your wife. I don't know if you use crackers, but in case you have crackers,
We could have. I just didn't have any.
you add them a little bit at a time. You want to be respectful to the people around you. You got to act like you have some class, some dignity.
So you don't crush them all and put them all in there.
Add a little at a time. And this is just a tip. This is a good tip. Ding, ding, ding. You don't want to blow on your soup or any food to cool it. It sends a signal that you're impatient. You're impatient. And I want to enjoy this time with my wife, my lady. So allow your allow your food to cool on its own. So there you go.
Is that it?
Yeah, and it's easy to cool your food when you're eating outside, you see.
I appreciate this lesson in soup etiquette.
But I have one more thing.
Oh. I thought you said that was it.
Oh, I'm done with the etiquette, because now that I can eat like a gentleman and not offend my wife, I got a little poetic.
Oh my.
On the way home, I was just talking out loud, and I was trying to. So I wrote you a little something.
Is this my Valentine's surprise?
I wrote you a little something. Now it doesn't rhyme. This is one of those high class, upscale poems. It just flows.
I feel like this
no
would be
rhyme.
better than the average rhyming poem.
But I call it the soup poem. You ready?
I am so ready.
All right, brace yourself. Hold on to something.
Hold on to my water.
Life with you is like a bowl of soup. ... It's comforting to my soul. ... Healthy to my heart. It's filled with everything good. Sometimes spicy. Spicy. It's Valentine's. Sometimes sweet. Never bland. Never tasteless. Always in abundance. Always when I need it. Builds memories. Makes me smile. And I always want more. I love you just like a bowl of soup. The soup poem.
Okay, he really got me there. The soup poem. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. That was really nice. That was really nice. He surprised me. We're gonna have a date now.
Stop it.
All right, guys, we're gonna enjoy our date, but thanks for hanging out with us. We hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration on a date that you can have, a frugal date, for your Frugal Family Food Date Night at Home series. So don't forget to check out in the description box down below. We have videos that our friends are making for Date Night at Home, all kinds of great ideas to help you to be able to enjoy time with your spouse or special person in your life. And do it on a budget, but still let it be something really fun and cute and romantic. You like this. You feel romanticized, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
He's romantical.
I enjoy this very much.
Did you? I think it's really cute. So anyway, thank you. I hope you'll try the recipe too. Don't forget to try that. It's actually really tasty. You liked it. And
Oh, yours was very good.
yeah.
Yep.
I think even
Something new.
meat eaters would like that.
Yeah.
So it's a good one to
Oh,
try.
I agree. I agree. You are a soup person.
Expert. All right. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
See.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.